So this is season 2, episode 2. I am Bird from Bird's Empire. This is
Mike from the Michael Corey Group.
So tonight's episode is going to be about mind control. What we're referring to when we talk about mind control is the difference between your subconscious and your conscious. In essence, an example would be, let's say you have to be at work at 7. So subconsciously, you know that's the end all be all. But consciously, you're like, I want to get up at 5. I want to go to the gym. I want to make sure the house is clean, so on and so forth, whatever the situation may be. When that shit goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning, if you're well rested, then yeah, maybe you will get up. So consciously be like, I'm ready, I'm going to handle it. But if you're not, then that's when the subconscious takes over. And the subconscious tells you, you know what, Bird? Mike, you got a good another 45 minutes. And you're going to get to work on time. So in essence, that tells you what's priority versus what's a dream or a goal. Because you know at the end of the day, like, you have to make it to work on time because, like, that's your livelihood. But so often we choose, quote unquote, our livelihood as the determining factor of what's important to us versus what's actually important to us. You know, and that could be, losing weight, gaining weight. That could be, spending more time with our children. That could be having a more balanced lifestyle. So maybe that's reading, writing, cooking breakfast or lunch for you and or the children or whatever the case may be. So essentially what Mike's about to talk about is the difference between the conscious and the subconscious, and then different strategies you can implement to live a better quality of life.
Cool. So the idea of mind control and being able to fully understand the difference between like your conscience and your subconscious is to really dissect, what they truly mean to you throughout your own lifestyle, what have you. So basically your conscience will tell you you want to be a better person. You want to go to the gym. You want to work out. You want to eat better. You want to be a better employee. You want to be an entrepreneur or what have you. You have all these goals and dreams to fulfill that, but your subconscious tells you that, let's put it off. Let's go to the gym tomorrow. I can eat unhealthy today and all those things will be okay. So kind of going back to the point of getting up early in the morning, it's like if I do get up at 5, how much more productive could I be throughout the day if I go along with what my conscious tells me versus what my subconscious tells me? My conscious will tell me to say, hey, you can get up, you can meditate, you can pray, you can gratitude, which will be thankful for the things that you do have, and therefore your whole mindset will change about your day. You can find yourself in a creative space to where you can say, how can I be productive and find ways to, be a better entrepreneur or a better employee or a better father or a better husband or whatever the case may be. Your subconscious tells you, say, hey, well, if I wait another 45 minutes to an hour, then, I'll still get to work on time. But then your vision, your mindset, all those things are cloudy because all you're thinking about is as if I'm going to make it to work on time. So what we should do is find ways and best practices to take back control of our minds. And some ways that we can do that to take back control of our minds is holding ourselves accountable. I think we as people are our best cheerleaders, and we can coach ourselves, push ourselves, and develop ourselves because nobody else should want it more than we do. We should want it more than anybody else does. So when things don't go like we want to, we have to go back to the mirror and say, hey, I want this. I want this for myself. I want this for my kids. I want this for my wife. So we have to take the conscience to allow the control back over our subconscious, because the subconscious falls into convenience. It falls into a pattern that we do on a daily basis. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to another person. See?